Hey, good morning. This is Sheriff Pat Withrow, and I wanted to reach out and talk with you a little bit, the citizens of Lathrop, regarding some things have come up in the past few weeks and months regarding, obviously, the city of Lathrop continuing to contract with us as their police services and forming their own new police department. We're about 11 months out from the end of the contract, or what was going to be the end of the contract, and I guess they're close to having the chief of police, but they still don't have one. That's only going to leave a little bit of time to form a new police department. But some other things are still going on and have come up. The city of Lathrop is still in court trying not to pay part of their contract. The county went out and with their own funds, tens of thousands of dollars, hired a firm to go over the building that is in question, and the city is saying under government code 51350 that they shouldn't have to pay those funds, and the county is saying no, you're obligated under government code 51350 to pay those funds. The government code states that we are not allowed to give any services to the city of Lathrop for free. It's against the law for us to give any services for free. So we charge for everything that we do because we're required to. We make absolutely zero profit on this. This is just a break-even thing for us to protect the citizens of Lathrop and provide the services that your city council has asked for. So we did this report. It's a 16-page report, and it was supported with 386 pages of documentation to support the findings of this independent investigator. I'd like to read exactly about this independent person who did this out of down by LA some way. Mr. Hoslet, I believe his name is. He possesses an MBA from the University of California, Davis, certified public accountant, certified fraud examiner, certified in financial forensics, and is also a member of the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. So he's the guy who did this. I don't know him. Sounds a lot smarter than me. So his report found that everything that is being charged to the city of Lathrop is accurate and proper. As a matter of fact, he's saying they're getting a lot of free service just having the sheriff's office around. So they're still fighting that fight, saying they're not going to pay we're at $1.5 million plus right now that's owed. Now it has come to our attention that another part of our department that used to be batched in with dispatch, it's called Control 5. They run all the warrants and driver's license checks there. They're refusing to pay so far. It's $121,500 so far that they're refusing to pay there. They've always paid it for every single year we've had the contract. Now that we've moved those 6 out of dispatch and down to records, they're saying they don't want to pay that either. So this is kind of coming to a head. They just, the city manager and the mayor apparently just don't want to pay anything. So to do my part to help, on Monday, I transferred Chief Biederman back over to my new division where I needed a captain here at the county, saving the city of Lathrop in their contract approximately $350,000. Even though they owe me almost $2 million, gonna go ahead and save them $350,000 right now to help them transition to their new chief. That happened on Monday. I wanted to tell you that on Tuesday coming up, so about a week from now, the Board of Supervisors are going to take up the issue, and I've asked them to invoke Clause 6.1 of the Lathrop contract between the county, the Sheriff's Office, and the City of Lathrop, which cancels our contract with the City of Lathrop in 180 days. Now, before everybody freaks out, I am not going to let one man or the mayor or whoever leave you without police services. I would never do that to the citizens of Lathrop. So I'm going to offer, if the county will allow me, to enter into another contract. If the city so desires, they don't have to. But if they want to, I will continue to provide basic police services for the city of Lathrop until they can continue this process that we wholly support and are part of. There's a narrative out there they're trying to throw that I'm mad about them getting their own police agency or anything like that. I'm happy for them. All the years I worked Lathrop, we were moving towards this. So there's no animosity here other than dealing with their city manager and constant picking away at this contract. So I will continue to provide basic police services until which time the city of Lathrop has their own police department and they can stand up and protect the citizens, or they tell me no, they don't want to do that, get the heck out of our city, I'll take my 12 guys and go home. So anyways, part of this new contract though, there will be a little different than this last contract. The first thing I'm going to change is that all these outstanding financial obligations in the next 180 days have to be rectified. They should pay the debts that are owed via the contract. 2, any changes to that contract, the new contract, if they wish to go into one, would take a unanimous vote from the city council to make any changes or anything like that to that new contract. So they have to pay their debts, and unanimous city council, not just the city manager being able to do what he wants with the contract. And 3, the city would have to assume the employer liability for having a police department. They're going to have to do that with their new department. They might as well set it up and cover the liability for having a police department with my officers there, so that responsibility does not fall on the county. So again, there's been a lot of things going on. Obviously, some people have asked some questions about the year and a half that they've been planning this and didn't tell us about it. These are the copies of the redacted documents that were given to one of the council members that were required to get a CPRA. Once they gave them to a council member, they became public record. So you could ask for these redacted documents to see exactly what they gave, and then they did another CPRA to get the unredacted documents. So these are the 2 sets of those showing you the information. Also this report, the city council has that. You can get a copy of that, see exactly what it says. I'm not an expert in numbers like that, but all that's available to you to verify what I'm saying. Again, we will be there for the citizens of Lathrop protecting you one way or another if the city wants us to continue doing that. If not, 180 days from Tuesday, when they will be notified if the board ratifies the cancellation of the contract, then we would be gone. So, but if they want us to stay until they stand up their police department, I will do that on a limited basis, handling calls for service and be there for you guys. So if you need to talk to me about this or want me to do a meeting in person in Lathrop or anything like that, I'm more than happy to meet you in public. I just wanted to get this information out to you so you're not blindsided by it. And we're there for you and your families. God bless the city of Lathrop. We wish them the best in all their endeavors. And we wish the best for you and your family. And thank you for listening. And I'll talk to you soon.